I think this is it.
Please let me know.
This is it? It's the last one?
Oh, if this is it. Hey, thank you, YouTube, telling me that I am live. Hey, everybody, this is Johnny Beane, live, September 17th, 2018, 5:07 p.m. Pacific, 8:07 Eastern Time. Tonight, sitting here next to me, virtually, is David Nesdahl.
Hi.
There he is. There he is. Yeah, and behind David Nesdahl, there's somebody behind you, man.
Behind every David Nesdahl is a Larry Mitchell.
Hey, Larry.
And he's lefty. Look at that.
Well, for you, he is.
Yeah, I know. It's not really lefty.
He's playing guitar backwards. That's what I call left-handed guitar players.
Mm-hmm. Uses the left-handed strings. Left-handed pick. Cool. And
gluten. That's right. Gluten-free left-handed picks.
Those get stuck in your teeth. And look who's here. Jay.
I'm back, everybody.
Nice.
Back.
Yeah. Oh. I get a round of applause as well. And a real quick thank you to everybody that reached out to me, asking if I was all right, my family was all right. We're all good. I spent the last couple hours getting my room back to the way it was because who asked in the chat earlier which guitars I brought with me to save? Because I stayed at my parents' house. We stayed at my parents' house, packed the dogs up, packed Ellie up. They had a generator about 15 minutes more inland. So what I did is I brought the White Wolfgang with me, with my practice amp, and then I bagged up in big black hefty bags my guitars in the cases and everything. I put bags over the amp heads back there, packed it, put my computer, everything bagged up in crates, put them in the closet and all over so everything was all right, but there was no damage, no nothing. It was a tropical storm by the time it hit. So yeah, everything's all good, but thank you very much for everybody that reached out. Thank you.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man, I'm so glad everything's okay. That's
but thank you.
Now, gluten-free
water, gluten-free water.
Thank you, James Orcutt, by the way.
James.
Oh, James,
thank you so much. It says hello, Larry.
Hello.
Ooh, James. That should be the donation button. So if you want to, what is it, a cat call? If you want a cat call, donate. Cash call.
It's the best nation in the world.
If you want to see a little something. Yeah. Yes.
Oh, was that a little bit of a
Huh? Yeah.
A little bit of a sneak peek?
Mm-hmm. Oh, uh-oh.
Gonna wink at me?
Well, hey, real quick. Is Caleb? Where's Caleb at, you guys?
I gotta pop the chat out here.
Pop a what?
Caleb, I got your I got a letter from you. Let me just say that. Here's a there's a live mail opening, I guess.
Extravaganza?
Yeah, because it's not an unboxing. Thinking, it should be like the Johnny Beane mailbag or something, but I can I say that?
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I can say
Bundle
that.
a little bit like that.
Look at this
Mailbag.
Caleb. Look at that. Got the Nerd Halen guitar picks. There we go.
Nice.
But with Johnny's camera, it's Blur Halen.
Blurred. That's very funny.
Oh, there we go.
Blurred Halen.
There we go.
Whose face is that?
I don't know who that is. There we go. Yeah, it's probably blurry, but there it is.
It kind of looks like Booger from Revenge of the Nerds.
Mm-hmm.
Booger
Oh.
Presley.
And that would be great.
On the mean guitar.
Yeah. Booger Presley on the mean guitar.
Mm-hmm. There we go. So Caleb, thank you very much. And I've been waiting 2 days to open those.
I couldn't wait. I got the same package.
Oh, really?
I
You compared them?
My package was a little bigger.
How many did you get?
I don't know, like 6 or 7 picks, I guess.
I got 10.
Oh, maybe I did get 10 then. I think
So
maybe.
how do you know whose is bigger? Did you guys send pics?
Gluten free?
Yeah.
Speaking of pics,
Right down the drain, this show is.
I got these in the mail today.
Oh.
I know our friend Thomas McRockland uses the 1.0s. So I ordered, what are these, the 73s? I ordered a pack of 88s as well, but they didn't come today. So I tried them out. A little weird, I'm not going to lie. The texture, it almost feels like you have something sticky on your fingers. If that makes any sense. Because I'm a guy, like I told you guys before, I always wash my hands right before I play guitar. And if something doesn't feel right, you know, it just feels wrong. So
it feels left.
It feels left, yeah. So as everybody knows, I'm used to the Tortex texture. So
Tour texture?
The Tour texture. That's good. I like that. So I'm going to give these a shot, and I'll let everybody know what I think about them.
Didn't you just do that?
Well, I tried them, but I didn't really get used to them. I'm going to give them a shot. I'll give them a shot.
Yeah, all right.
So.
Awesome. Very cool. And again, Caleb, thank you again for your guitar picks. I'll be using your picks. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, so hey, man, I feel like Dave, who's in the chat? Who's watching this?
Well, we have Guitar Hack, Blank Palette, Ben Coombs, Bozique, Soda Pop, Bill Camporis, Amanda Coombs, Danny Alexander, Sean Zimmerman, Randall Fisher, Quentin James, GTV, Guitar TV, Michael Bishop, Jimmy T, Arvon Gaunt, Citizen Kane, Larry Riker. Hey, Larry. John BL 5150. Thomas Santiago, R2R3, Super Fuzz, Blank Palette 2, ET 5150 Go Home. ET Go Home. Phone Home.
Phone Home.
Whatever. Been a long time. James Orcutt, and thank you for the $10 donation.
Thank you, James.
What else do we got there? Old Man Dan, 802 Blues.
802. What was it? Who left the comment earlier before we started? If you scroll all the way up.
I'm scrolling all the way up now.
Was it Old Man Dan?
I don't know. What comment?
About they joined the
that
EVH,
was Old Man Dan.
EVH family.
Oh, cool. Bill Camporis. Nightbot is here. Hello, Nightbot. Subscribe to the Johnny Beane YouTube channel.
Thank you very much, Nightbot.
The Michael Nightbot.
Hey, Clayton.
Clayton's here?
Clayton James 6, 1998 Hicks. Hey, man.
Oh, well, listen, Eduardo's here. We have, looks like someone new, Big Rebs SC. Welcome.
Welcome.
Dry Heat 480. David Ennis is here.
Hey, David.
What else? Who else do we have?
Janice.
Jeff Ripplinger. ET 5150 again.
Two of them. But
Greg Ann here.
Everybody.
But more importantly, Larry Mitchell is here.
There's so many people. There's so many people here. Yes. And Larry Mitchell is here.
Yeah. Larry, good to see you, man.
Yeah, it's good to see you too. What's going on?
Oh, just a busy day.
Always for Johnny.
Always, especially today. I don't know if Dave told you, but I'm learning how to read and write music.
Okay.
You should have left off the last word.
Yeah, I know. I'm learning how to read and write finally.
Hey, it's never too late.
Where are you learning?
And online.
Okay.
Online. Hey, Bozique.
There you go.
Thank you, Bozique. That's right. That's about 22 cents. Thank you. So yeah, anyway, very exciting, man. It's cool to finally to be able to look at a piece of written music and almost know what it says, you know.
And what led you to want to learn to read, write music?
Might as well.
Nothing better to do.
You know, I don't know. It's just it just seems like a step in the right direction, you know.
Okay.
You know. Also, I've been playing more keyboard type stuff.
Okay.
And that kind of goes, you know, along with it.
Johnny, you're a guitar hero, man. Nobody wants to see you play keyboard, man.
Well, that's why I have the camera off. Nobody sees me.
Okay.
So anyway, I was doing that today.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel a little smarter, just a little bit. You know, I haven't had to think in a long time, and I'm finally having to you know, think about stuff.
Citizen Kane asks, is Larry doing a U.S. tour, and does he ever go to the Rocky Mountain region?
I go wherever people want me to play. That's my motto these last couple of years, is not forcing anything. So, yeah.
Oh,
You got a club for me to play? You got a place for you got a house concert club? What do you got?
Yeah. Huh? I realized that I'm Mozart. Is that what that said? Yes.
Hey, Bill, thank you. It's a knaggs.
Yeah, Soda Pop says, what guitar does Larry play?
Oh, it's a knaggs 7, my model, the LM. You could hear the action.
I like that.
Yeah, it's a knaggs. Are you familiar with knaggs guitars? Oh, what guitar was what I was playing at the airport? That was a Godin nylon string, Godin Encore nylon string guitar. That's here too. It's I'll get that out in a minute. Cool. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, I've really been digging your Facebook and Instagram posts,
Oh, cool.
Larry. Lot of great stuff.
Oh, thank you, Johnny. Thank you. Hey, Johnny, you coming now to LA on the 29th?
Huh?
Are you
Me?
going to be in LA?
Am I? On the 29th? No, I don't.
Okay. I will be in LA at Steve Vai's big Jamathon. So I was just wondering if you were going to be down there.
Oh, well, now I gotta go.
Yeah, now you gotta go.
Come jam with me at like 2 in the morning.
Man, that sounds fun, man.
Is that going to be live streamed? I'm sure it is, right?
It is. There are packages. If you go to, I think it's jamathon.org or Steve Vai's site, it explains the charity that it's for. He's doing 52 hours of nonstop playing music, improv, all kinds of things. And Steve's going to be playing most of that. He's got lots of guests coming in 10-minute increments.
Mhm.
And then you can also sign up and jam with Steve and pay, I think it's $50, or there's a couple different packages. But you can also, it is streamed. I'm not sure how you see it, but there are packages. You can win some of Steve's new artwork. He's been doing paintings lately.
Mhm.
You can win CDs. You can win get all kinds of stuff. But it should be fun.
Mhm.
It should be lots of fun. And I'm helping Steve out by, I'm doing my official spot is at 10 o'clock on Saturday, the 29th. But from midnight to 4 a.m., I'm kind of taking Steve's spot and hosting the jam. That's why I said Johnny was going to be there.
Mhm.
That's cool.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I'll have to stay up late and watch it.
Well, you can stay up later or stay. It's 52 hours straight. It's from noon on Friday, the 28th, to 4 p.m. on Sunday, the 30th. So it's a Jerry Lewis kind of thing. You know what I mean? Remember those Jerry Lewis telethons?
Yes, the telethon.
Mhm.
That's right.
That's exactly what this is.
Save our station.
Tone Talk's here. Hey, Tone Talk.
Hey.
Hey, what's up? Tone Talk. Right on. Cool. So Larry, so you're so you've got some gigs, I'm assuming, coming up in the New York area?
No, that was this weekend. That was yesterday.
Yes. Oh, okay.
Yeah, played at the Jazz at the Library, which used to be the Long Beach Jazz Festival. I'm still a little tired and fried, so I might be a little slow right now. But yeah, that was at the Long Beach Public Library, and it was great. It was a really nice event.
Awesome.
Jazz festival, although I didn't play any jazz. I think the keyboard player had me, Joe Whitecamp, when he played like 2 jazz chords.
Uh-huh.
So that was good.
So that made it jazz then. As long as somebody, you know.
Someone hit an odd note there. Or odd note for rock and roll.
Uh-huh. Well, you could call that a mistake. You know, you hit the wrong note. Oh, you guys, that's jazz.
Twice.
You know, yeah, you hit it twice. Just make it show like you meant it.
Like, ooh.
But
Oh.
a third time, you're jazz.
Yeah, it's ooh. Oh. Ooh. That's what that is. And Blank Palette was asking about Larry's Zebra guitar. Is that the one you're referring to? Is that the one on the back wall, Blank Palette? Right to the right of the H on the EVH?
That's got to be it.
It's got to be it.
Awesome.
There's lots of YouTube video of Larry playing that guitar. So check it out. Citizen Kane had another question. Larry, has your guitar rig changed much lately?
Changed from when? I've been using the fractal stuff since 2007 or 8. So I've been using the AX8 Live mostly since it came out maybe 2 years ago. And sometimes I stick a Eventide H9 in the loop, if I'm traveling by cars, then I also use a bunch of overdrive pedals in front. I think the latest one has been my Chocolate Drive by Magic Box, or I have a couple of pedals from Exotic that I really like, especially the can't remember what the name of it's called now. It's like American. It's one. I don't know. I'll find it and I'll get back to you on that. I can't think of the title. I told you I'm fried I got in from Germany on Friday, and then immediately went to Virginia on Saturday and flew back from Virginia on Sunday, and then was up 23 hours yesterday.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then Dave twisted your arm to be on with us tonight.
No.
Kidding me?
Kidding me?
No.
Soda Pop asks Larry, do you like high action or low action on your guitars?
Low. And a lot of my favorite guitars that I have set up, Dave set them up in the action. Dave actually set up some guitars that are like, all right, that's a little too low for me. but we're talking like really low. But yeah, I like them low. I don't like to work that hard.
Low action and 9-gauge strings.
Yes, 9s on Fender scale and 10s on Gibson scale.
Yeah. Awesome.
Very cool. And what guitar picks do you use, Larry?
Been using the Dava picks for a while. In 2012, I had a little hand issue. My hands would shake, and went through a bunch of testing trying to figure what it was. And I couldn't hold on to picks, so these helped because they have a little neoprene kind of thing on them. And I've been using them since. I like them.
Are you the only one that gets brown? That gets the chocolate colored ones?
I am brown, yeah.
I'm not asking what you are, because you're not the only brown thing on the planet.
These are my Dava chocolates, yeah. Yeah, these are mine.
No one else gets them, right?
No one else gets these.
Not one person gets them? Not even one? All right. I guess I'll have to stick with these yellow ones then.
Look at that. Wow.
Or maybe the blue ones.
Ooh, I like that.
Or the red ones.
Oh, so what's the difference in the colors? Is it different?
I think it's just color. I think because they all seem to feel the same to me.
They do make some. How'd you get this one?
That came in this pack.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Came in so I have another one.
Oh, okay. It's not the one I thought it was. They do have some out of different materials. In fact, he's making like a Jazz 3 size one now, and it's Dave Story. He actually invented the Kahler tremolo and licensed it to Gary Kahler. And if you're ever in Albuquerque and you stop by, he also has he built a race car in his garage in the factory. It's not. It looks like it's got the body of a McLaren, but he built the car part.
Body of a McLaren, really?
Yeah. He's an inventor. When you build your car, he's got all these machines there. When you start building car parts, you push it a little bit. He's an inventor.
Wow, man! I was just in the area too.
Well, let me know next time. Albuquerque? You were in Albuquerque?
Yeah, I was there for a day. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's right there, Dava Factory, right in Albuquerque.
Wow,
His
cool.
Story's a really cool guy. He's an inventor, so he's one of those people. He's not quite the professor in Back to the Future, but not Doc. Not quite Doc, but he definitely comes up with some cool stuff.
Oh man!
Superfuzz asked the question. He says, "Dave, what guitar are you holding?" Well, Superfuzz,
since you asked,
just so happens that I'm holding a Knaggs Kanai that is actually for sale.
We're nagging out here.
It's a gorgeous, beautiful, amazing playing guitar, and it is for sale. And if anyone is interested, then you just need to contact me. It's probably going to go for about $4,000 with the Knaggs hard case. It's brand spanking new. I'm kind of working for a guy that's a dealer of Knaggs guitars and some other guitar companies as well. And from time to time, I'm going to help him, with a guitar online here and see if we can sell it. And this is the first one. So.
It's got under 2 miles on it. It's got dealer miles.
This is the first time it's been touched with hands is on this video.
Sweaty hands?
No sweaty hands. And
anyone gonna wear the Mickey Mouse gloves, man, like the guys that hold the Stanley Cup.
Oh, come on. No.
That's a $4,000 guitar, man.
It is.
Oh.
It's just exquisite. Does everything a Les Paul does and more. I have not any bad words to say about it.
But you can't say
or this company. I got to tell you, I've played several of these guitars now, and every one that I've had in my hands was just ridiculous. Great guitars.
I haven't played any bad Knaggs guitars.
Yeah.
In 4 years. The one that just tried.
Every one of them.
In fact, I was just playing in Germany, and a guy Andreas bought one of my models. the brown one, and he brought it to the show, and I said I'll check it out, play it. I thought I would play from one song. I ended up playing it on Political Rain, which is not the easiest song for me to play. So, and it had 10s on it too. I put 9s on my guitar. It was really comfortable. So
Sean Zimmerman wanted to see the back of this guitar real quick.
Looks like me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can you get the custom paint up?
It's got Waverly guitar tuners on it. They work fantastically. The pickups in this guitar are Seth Lover pickups, low output Seth Lovers. It's got the knaggs bridge on it. You can see that. 2 volumes and 2 tones. It's mahogany back with a great maple top. The maple top looks much better in person than it does on video. And it's got an ebony fretboard. This is a tier 2 guitar. I know it has dot inlays, which usually you will find on a tier 3. Knaggs has 3 tiers. They have the tier 3 guitars, which are they're all expensive, but that is their least expensive of their models. In the $300 to $3,500 range, somewhere around there, maybe a little less money. Tier 2 is a little bit higher, and then tier 1 is the super ornate with the crazy quilts and crazy and anything you want. But what makes this a tier 2 is it's an ebony fretboard, and they don't really generally do ebony unless it's a custom thing. So normally it would be a rosewood fretboard. So that is that. And again, anyone interested in this guitar or a guitar like this, just contact me and I'd be happy to help you out.
Well, it looks amazing.
And it plays and sounds amazing. Really, it's crazy. Crazy guitar.
Are you gonna have a hard time?
I'm bonding with the guitar definitely, but I can't afford it.
You can't afford it. You can't afford it.
I'll be honest with you. I can't afford it right now.
When you guys were on, what was I heard the Eddie Murphy joke you said. What was it, man?
And your father said alcohol.
No. What the heck was it? You said something. And I was like, yes, Eddie Murphy. I forget if it was from Raw or Delirious, but Dave, you said something. And now I can't remember what it was.
Oh, just the other day, right? Just the other day. Yeah, we said something. Yeah. Yeah.
See, I still watch you guys when I'm not on.
Well, that's good.
You dropped your ice cream.
Well, I'm holding some really nice ice cream now. This is probably the best ice cream I've played in a long time.
But just don't eat ice cream while you're playing that. Oh, you got McDonald's? That's what you said.
So, you got McDonald's?
I mean, it's better than McDonald's. Better than McDonald's.
Zach, the new one is either The Traveler, which came out 2 years ago, or the new one, which is Deja Vu.
Awesome. Wow, I'm not even paying attention to the chat. We got people watching this.
Lots of people, yes.
And I got to split in a minute, man. This is
Oh, it's too bad.
I know.
What if people just keep posting the score in the chat?
No! Don't even say it. Come on, man. Now I gotta close
What
the chat,
score?
Johnny.
It's because it's football season. Is that why you're leaving?
Yes.
Oh, you.
Hey, Jay, what team are you on? Or what team are you into?
I'm a Bears fan. I'm from Illinois, so I closed the whole channel. Thanks, Johnny. So the reason I'm splitting is because the Bears are playing right now, and me and my dad watch every single game together. I'll real quick before I go. 2 years ago was one of my close friends, Mike's wedding. Right? He got married on a Sunday during football season. At the reception, at this actual ceremony, while him and his wife were getting married, it was the fourth quarter, like 3 minutes left in the game. I sat in the back row with my phone with the NFL Sunday Ticket app and I'm watching the last couple minutes of the game. He knew
And
I
you're
was
proud of that, aren't you?
I told him I was like, dude, the Bears are playing. I can't, even though they stink, I still have to watch it. I have to. So my dad's like 15 minutes away. He paused the game right now, so I'll go over there and we'll watch it. But that's, we watch the games together. So,
Sean, this is Maple
That's
Binding.
cool, man.
yeah,
Who are they playing tonight?
the Seahawks,
Oh.
Seattle. Yep. But every other game, the rest of the season is Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern. So there should be no other scheduling conflicts from here on out. So.
Yeah, I don't think anybody that watches this watches that because nobody's saying anything about it.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right. Well, we're doing a show Wednesday, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And Larry, you'll be there, hopefully.
I should be.
He should be here.
Okay. Awesome. Well then, gentlemen.
Oh, Jay, you asked me, you wanted me to call you about something when I was in Germany.
Yeah.
What's up?
Well, no, I was just going to talk about the MIDI drums and stuff, and
Oh, okay.
if there was anything else I can do to make it better for you.
Oh, wait. No. The Bears are more important.
Then Larry Mitchell?
Yeah. Right?
Hey, if the Bears are more important than a good friend's wedding, So Larry, are you busy tomorrow?
No. Well, no. I got to teach. Actually, I have a student that plays in the NFL.
Really?
I got a lesson to give him tomorrow at 1. So.
Is he on the Bears?
Is it
No.
on the Bears?
Not on the Bears.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, then I don't care then. It's not Aaron Rodgers, is it? If it's Aaron Rodgers, tell him I hate him.
No. No.
Well, then, can I give you a call sometime tomorrow? Something?
Sure. I'm going to do my Facebook Live from Dave's house tomorrow night. It's 9 o'clock. So probably after 3, between 3 and 7 would be good.
All right, it'll be quick. It's just, a couple quick things. But anyway, everybody in the chat, have a good night. Let's go Bears. And I will talk to you guys later.
All right.
Bear.
See you, man.
Bye.
Bears.
The Bears.
Go Giants.
What is that? That's football, right? That's all football?
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, so I should say go 49ers, I guess. Right?
I guess.
Soda Pop, I do like Strat-shaped guitars mostly. Strat scale guitars for sure. But I have a few Les Pauls and an SG, thanks to Dave, and Tellys. So I like guitars. I don't own a Flying V. Not yet.
I know you can get a couple of them.
Yeah.
Actually, you probably couldn't get them. You probably won't sell them.
Man. Larry, do you have any guitars with a Floyd Rose?
I think I have a couple of Ibanez left that are that were custom made for me, which have like a Floyd Rose licensed tremolo on it.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't been using locking tremolo guitars since mid 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Or the late 90s, I should say. When I started using the Blazer series came out, and I was kind of forced to use it for a while, and then I kind of got into it, and then that was end of. Actually, I had a couple guitars before that, the American Standard series, or whatever is it, American something series. My brain is fried today. Sorry. And with the neck that you can slide out.
Oh,
I don't know
what they call that.
They're made in America, made in Ben Salem.
Did they actually call? Was that a name? Was there a name for that?
Yeah. Yeah, it was. I can't remember what it was called though.
I thought those were just called Prestiges with. I thought they were Prestiges.
No, because they had that flat rod. It's
Yeah.
like instead of a truss rod, it has a flat piece of metal that went through it.
Huh. I don't know. You still have those?
I
The purple one?
I have the purple one. Is in San Diego.
Awesome.
Someone just asked me, said, "Bro, ask Dave to let you check out the Green Machine." I did.
Yeah. Craig Guitarwannabee. He painted a Kramer for me.
Okay.
That's that's green sparkle. That's absolutely gorgeous. It's a beautiful guitar.
But whose number is that?
That looks like his number, Craig.
Okay.
I don't know how he's got your number.
Okay.
Okay.
Hi, Craig. I'll check it out. I thought the pictures were amazing.
Oh yeah. What else we got here?
I think Caleb's in here.
Is Caleb here?
Caleb, thank you. Thank you again. If you are. Yeah, there you are. I see you. Caleb, thank you so much, man. Nerd Halen. Everybody check out Nerd Halen over on Instagram, Facebook.
Oh, I guess Caleb wasn't here when you did your
my mailbag.
Yeah, you
the Johnny Beane mailbag.
Your unmailed bag.
Well, it wasn't an unboxing, right, Howie? And Howie is still doing great, everybody. Thank you.
Awesome. Yeah, he's just relaxing there.
Yeah, chilling out. Adam EVH is in here. Hey, good to see you. Michael Smith.
Michael Smith is here.
And he literally he was there. Huh.
Yes, Michael Smith was here last Sunday.
Last week. Wow.
We didn't have quite the dinner tonight that we had with Michael Smith. We had chicken cutlets and green beans and corn tonight. It was good.
I like corn.
Nice.
Although Jay's gonna get jealous that you're talking about food now. Because we get
Go ahead. Josh Lamas says, "Hey guys, I've been wanting to put a Floyd on my Strat. I've been thinking about the Godot 1996T versus the original Floyd. It would be top mounted. Any recommendations?" Both are good. Both are high quality. Just depends which one you want to go with. I think the Godot is a little less expensive than the Floyd Rose, but both are very good.
Is it a 64 Strat?
Oh, that makes me crazy.
Yeah, all good. Yeah, don't put Floyd Roses on your vintage guitars, please.
No, please don't.
Please do not.
Unless you make Mars.
Do not. I don't know. I mean, that was the thing to do, in the 80s. Everybody
just think how many vintage Strats we could have just bought stock or traded like a modern pointy guitar for in the late 80s, because everybody had these Strats and they were like, "Oh, I got to put a Floyd Rose on it." Have we had any kind of vision?
I'm sure somebody knew. I'm sure somebody was collecting that stuff up, knowing, man, what are these guys doing? Old Man Dan, any idea where he can find a tremolo arm for a PV Wolfgang?
Probably on a PV Wolfgang.
Yeah.
Come on, that was funny. It was right there. It was a lobbed softball, and I hit it right out of the park. Come on. Question for Larry, David Boone. What did he mean when he said he was forced to play an Ibanez Blazer?
My history with Ibanez is a lot of times they would, I would have a guitar. They would introduce guitar. I'd check it out and like it. They would make me a custom one or two here made in America. And then I'd play that for a while. And they would ask me to do something else, like to introduce a pedal or do an NAMM show performance or a music store performance. And I would always go, does it matter which guitar I use? And they said, no, you can use your guitar. And then right before I would go to do it, they go, oh, what guitar? That guitar that you're using is no longer in production. Could you play something that we actually sell and make? So that guitar came to me. They were about to introduce it at NAMM. I was playing with Team Stevens and somebody else at NAMM at one of the NAMM shows. It must have been 96, I think it was, or 97. And they were going to introduce the Blazer at that time, and they wanted to get one in my hands because they preferred that I would use that instead of that American series, whatever guitar. I was playing that guitar, and I was playing the one that Jim Donahue built me, which is an archtop RG, which they kept saying, no, you can't play that at one of their events because they didn't want to make that.
Wow.
So
you still have that archtop?
That's the one in San Diego. That's the one.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. That's the same one. Yeah.
So that's it's got one of those necks on it. So that's what I meant by force. So a month before I had to go play NAMM, I had everything changed. More of a radius fretboard. It was very much like a Strat, and I dug it, but it was like, wow, I had to get used to it in a month. So that's what I meant by forced.
And then it happened again.
And again.
And the funny thing is that guitar ended up being Larry's favorite guitar for a long time.
Yep.
And imagine being told, "Oh, don't play your favorite guitar because we're not making it anymore." Imagine that.
Yeah.
And not just once, but every time.
And you mean like publicly though?
Yeah, at Ibanez official Ibanez clinics or workshops or NAMM performances and stuff like that. Yeah, I could play anything whatever Ibanez guitars I wanted when I was doing my own shows. But just like when you go do a clinic at a NAMM show, at a music store, they prefer you not play something that they can't sell. Because people go, oh, what kind of guitar is that? That's cool. Can I order that? And you go, no, you can't order it. So.
Well, I think that's why a lot of guitar fans in the 80s, really loved the Eddie Van Halen guitars. Because Eddie played the ones you couldn't get. And everybody wanted that one, but they didn't sell them. And they couldn't tell him not to play that one.
That was Eddie Van Halen too.
Oh yeah, I forgot. That was.
Well, the thing is, he wasn't really endorsing any products. I mean, everyone gave him guitars, but he wasn't under contract to play anyone's stuff until Kramer.
Yeah.
But and then he could play what he wanted to. No one was going to tell him otherwise. And even then, even while he was with Kramer, if he wanted to play other things, he's Eddie Van Halen. He can play what he wants.
Yeah, they would just slap a Kramer logo on whatever it was.
Hey, Finn DeGrew, New Zealand, I love. I was there for a month in 2004. Loved New Zealand.
Wow.
Josh Lamas also asked, would a D-tuner work on a Godot Floyd? And do locking tuners affect how the D-tuner works? No, the only thing that affects the D-tuner is whether or not it's sitting flush on the body or if it's floating. If the bridge is floating, then unless you have a Tremel no on the back of your, where the springs are in the back, or some sort of stopper, it's not going to work at all. If you have if you have a stopper or if your bridge is sitting right on the body, you can have locked-in tuners. You can have anything, you know, any other thing, and it'll work fine. That's actually the first time we saw the D-tuner was on a Godot bridge when Eddie put it on one of his Music Man guitars. So it'll work perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, how do I? What link do I use to post this on Facebook right now?
1 for 17.
You can go. You can go to the Johnny Beane TV Facebook page.
Okay, got it.
And you'll see the link right there, and you just hit share, and you can share it to, I guess, anywhere on Facebook.
You can't hit share. She's got a lot of fans. There'll be death threats. Don't hit share.
Oh, God.
Don't hit share. She's actually getting ready to go back out on the road.
Really?
Yeah.
How old is she? Like 90?
I don't know. Yeah, don't hit share. It's not good.
But can you do this to share?
Oh, God, this is getting worse. I was gonna say tap share. You can tap share.
Yeah. A lot of people like to tap.
Oh. Hey, Absolute Mayhem. Hey, good to see you. Yeah.
So funny.
Guitar Girl KB is in the house. Welcome. Very cool. You know, she has chickens just like me. Did you know that, Dave?
I think you said that once. Yeah, cool. You said that she is you, but female version.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm the male version of her.
Come on, that'll do it.
Yeah. Let's see. Somebody wants me to check my messages. Let's see. Okay, cool. Oh, thank you. Quentin James is saying Sylvester hopes your puppy dog is okay.
Oh, that's awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, Howie is good. He's chilling out right now, waiting for his walk. But yeah, it's all good. Clean bill of health.
Good. 68 people watching, 30 thumbs in the right direction.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's nice.
It's always good. Yeah.
Old man Dan, are you telling me this? The decals peeled right off the gold Wolfgang. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Old man Dan, I guess, bought that Wolfgang special, the gold one.
Yeah.
He said the decals peeled right off, and the neck had minimal fretwear. Good, awesome buy at $500. Awesome buy.
What guitar?
It was a U.S. made PV Wolfgang special at a Guitar Center or some good. Yeah, I think it was a Guitar Center.
So why did the decals peel off?
Oh no, someone put pinstripes on the body. And they don't come that way. So someone did it aftermarket.
Oh,
right off.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he says he only paid $400. Yeah, even better.
Whoa.
$399. Yeah, you won that.
At that price, you could leave those decals on there.
Yeah.
And it'd still be worth it, but I'd still take them off.
Yeah. At $399, I'll take 5, please.
Unless you like them. You know?
Yeah.
Maybe he bought the guitar just for the decals. Peeled them off, put them somewhere cool, and then threw the guitar away. Who knows? You know?
Yeah. Absolute Mayhem. This is Larry Mitchell.
Yeah. That is Larry Mitchell.
Hello.
What else do we have here? What else you got?
Huh? Me?
What do you got?
What do I have?
Yeah.
Oh.
You want to do another opening?
Should I close that back up?
Close it back up and open it from the other side.
Is Caleb here? Does Caleb want to see me open these? I could do that. David Stafford says, I just realized I didn't tap the bell for notifications on your channel. I was wondering why I never got notified. Oh, man.
I got something here from Michael Smith that I'm going to show. Sorry, Michael, I didn't get a chance to send it out today. I'm going to send it out tomorrow. But I'm going to premiere this on the show so that people can see what you're getting. I hope you don't mind, but I'm going to show anyway. How about that?
Wow,
Don't ask me who signed that.
Did you forge that?
Yeah. Absolutely. No.
What man, that's cool. What era? What era is that?
This was 1993. This was a night that Larry actually played a gig with me. And someone took this picture of Larry and then gave it to me blown up. Blown up.
Uh-huh. So you've had that?
It's been in a frame since then. It's been in a frame on a wall of my house since then. And I know how much of a fan Michael is, and Michael has done me so many solids that I thought he should have this. And Larry was nice enough to sign it and autograph it for him.
Wow, that is awesome.
Yep. So I'll get this out in the mail tomorrow.
Dang. Huh? What? Okay, I got a question from Greg Clifton. Says, hey man, question for you. Does what I guess what he's asking me is about EVH brand. What do they have to do with Fender? EVH is underneath Fender. So everything EVH out there is basically Fender.
Yeah, Fender's the parent company to EVH.
Yeah. So if
they pay the bills.
So if you go to the NAMM show, you want to go to the Fender area, and that's where you'll find EVH, Charvel, Gretsch, all that stuff.
Oops,
but that's only the current EVH line, EVH gear. The previous EVH stuff, it was made either by PV or Ernie Ball Music Man. And that's different. That's not the same stuff.
Mike Turner asked if 750 is too much for a PV Wolfgang special with a sustainer. No, that is not too much, especially with a sustainer pickup in it. That's pretty inexpensive. Grab that guitar if you can. What color is it?
Don't tell him because he'll grab it.
Nah, I have one. I have my green one.
He'll be on here next week talking about.
Nicky Hammond says, "What's up, Larry? Very cool, dude."
Nicky.
Michael Smith says, "That is awesome. Thank you so much, Larry and Dave."
Yeah.
Awesome, Caleb. Awesome, man. There we go. Super Fuzz. Question for Larry. What pickups what pickups do you have in your knaggs?
The Mazio Area 67s and the and a neck in the middle, and then it's a DiMaggio sax track neck pickup in the bridge. So it's a stacked humbucker. The first two are noise canceling, and then the last one's a humbucker. That reminds me, I want to lower these two pickups. You have a screwdriver?
Yeah, I do. I've got a few of them inside. You want to do that right now?
No.
Okay. I have a question for you.
I'm old though. So if I don't do it now,
I'll remember. What made you decide to use a neck sax track and not a bridge sax track?
Because I don't like really bright sounding stuff. So the neck pickup is a little warmer to me.
Okay, cool. Now, will that come in all of your models, or will it? Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah. Same pickups.
That's cool.
Unless you request something different, it's the same pickups.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's awesome, man. What are your favorite, Larry? What are your favorite pickups? I guess like all the different guitars that you've played over the years.
Dave turned me on to the DiMaggio 36th anniversary pickups. Dave and my friend Calum, both around the same time, were recommending the DiMaggio 36th anniversary pickups. Before that, I used PAF Pros, DiMaggio PAF Pros, and a lot of the guitars. And before that was the X3N.
Which is in that guitar up on the wall.
X2Ns and then X3Ns. So I went completely the other way. I went from super high output pickups to not so high output pickups at all.
Wow.
So Absolute Mayhem says, Larry Mitchell, the internet says you're an endorser of Godin guitars from Montreal. Can you tell us a little about those guitars and that relationship?
Yeah. For acoustic stuff now, I use the Godin. I have a couple of these, the nylon string Godin Encore, which is not their most expensive guitar at all. But it's really cool. It's got chambers in it, so I can get a lot of acoustic properties out of it. But it's thin, and I can get this and one of my knaggs in one case, one that's thin double gig bag, and get on a plane with it. I do have one of the multi-app ones with the ACS Slim that has a thinner neck profile, or not as wide, I should say. And that's really cool too. And I just got, it's one with mic modeling inside of it. I can't think of my brain is fried today. I've been traveling for a while.
One of their newest ones.
Yeah.
Nice.
I've been traveling for a while. But the Godin stuff is great. Godin guitar is great. I've only played a few of the electrics. I'm pretty happy with my knaggs electrics. I'm actually thrilled with my knaggs electrics. But as far as acoustics for traveling and stuff like that, and the Godin multi-acts or the Godin Encores are my favorite.
Nikki Hammonds asks if you're still with Dava Picks.
Yep. Yes.
Michael Smith had a question as well. He said, Larry, can you tell us a bit about your signature guitars? I'm sure that everyone would like to know how you designed the axe.
Well, my signature knaggs are pretty close to the stock knaggs, because that's what I use. It has a 8.5 radius fingerboard. It's got the DiMaggio pickups in it, and it has my logo on it, and then the color choices. The one that I have here, I'm gonna get up again like an old man. I've been on the road since the middle of July, so, and I'm banging guitars.
At least they're his.
So the wood choice, I love the knaggs guitars. I love the neck joints. I love the pickup selection. That's my thing. I love the wood pick guards. Don't ignore the dots on the side because I couldn't see. The reason I have this particular one is maple fingerboard is because going in and out of Europe and then out of America to Europe is a little bit of an issue with rosewood. So that's why I chose that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any of my other ones with me, but I think you can find pictures on the website. Most of them have cocobolo fretboards or rosewood fretboards.
That's cool.
Black Belt Yellow Belly says, "Beautiful guitar, dude."
Cool, thank you. Chicken Pick, Mark. Chicken Picks. Oh, cool. All right.
Oh, Soda Pop says, "What's the bridge, Larry?" While you answer that, I'm gonna go get you a screwdriver.
No, Dave.
He's too tired. He's tired.
Yeah, no biggie. The bridge is Joe's design, and it's based kind of like a telly. So there's a plate, and there's a hinge inside here, and that's what holds the tremolo to that, and the springs in the back hold the tremolo onto the guitar. So a lot of that energy and the stain and tone is connected to that goes through that plate, which is a big piece of metal that connects to the wood flat, as opposed to having 6 screws or 2 screws that hold a tremolo onto the top. It's Joe's design, and I think it works because when I first tried them, and Joe was, because I'm used to using full-size humbuckers in the back of the guitar. Joe was saying, "Oh, I should probably use the one with a humbucker in it," which there's just it's almost the same thing, but not just played because they have a humbucker there. There's one piece here, and I noticed there was a difference in all the guitars that had that, and I preferred the sound of the guitar that has the big plate on it.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Hey Ben, cool. Yeah, knaggs are great. The fingerboard is glossy, and this guitar is very glossy. It's not roasted. It's stained to match the pickguard. I'm not sure why they did it this glossy, but they did, and it's cool. I'm not sure how long that the gloss will last because it's
Nitro.
Nitro.
Well, it'll age like an old Fender.
Yeah, it'd be cool. But I like that honey color. And
especially you play that guitar more than anything. So.
I've been playing a lot. I got it originally to go to Europe, and I've been playing it everywhere. So
now let me ask you this: since this has become kind of your main guitar, if you get more of these guitars going forward, will you go with maple fretboards or rosewood?
I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know if this is a fluke that I started my first Ibanez guitar that I got from Ibanez was a maple fretboard.
Mm-hmm.
It's
the
550.
Yeah.
And I've played maple fretboards before. I have a couple of tellies that have maple fretboards, but I've gotten used to ebony and then I gotten used to rosewood. I have no idea. That's a good question. I might do another maple fretboard, or I might try an ebony fretboard. Ebony's not banned.
No, you're right. And while we're talking about maple fretboards, I will, and I want to say this so that it gets burned in here. Larry is the artist that had one of the very first blue floral patterned gems.
That's right. That was Steve's.
Yeah. Was that Steve's personal guitar?
Yeah, it was Steve's. That's why I had to give it back.
Okay. Well, he owned Steve Vai's blue floral pattern gem for a little while anyway, which was one of the coolest guitars. When he had it, it's a guitar that I had to have, but there was no way. Absolutely no way. I drooled over that guitar. And I didn't even know it was Steve's. I just knew it was a very early one, like number 4.
Or 3. I think it was number 3.
Yeah, it was like really low serial number.
Yeah,
super low serial number.
Yeah. Hey Ben, I do have some cables, a guitar stand, and a speaker in there. And next time I go, I will probably leave a wireless unit there. I don't have any guitars there. I am going to leave a Godin guitar there at some point. Although Trias, I've been really lucky in Germany. The company called Trias that distributes Godin guitars has lent me a Godin guitar the last 2 years I've gone there. This particular last trip, when I just came back from, I had to do a tone with amp demo, and so I had to, because the way you put the tone with amp on most guitars leaves no markings or anything. But on the Godin, I had to use Velcro to stick the tone with amp on it. It's not really meant for a Godin guitar, but you know, I put it on there. But you do mess with the guitar on a Godin guitar when you put it on there. So I brought my own guitar. So either I'll leave one there, or I will borrow a Godin from Trios. And also G66 lent me a Fractal AX8 when I'm there the last 3 times I've been to Germany. So it's kind of cool. Makes the light carrying the load a lot easier.
Just one guitar.
One guitar.
Beautiful.
That's a foreigner song.
Just Black Belt Yellow Belly asks, Dave, how did you meet Larry? How did you?
I'll be right back.
Yeah, how did you and Larry first meet? Pretty cool to have a guitar legend show up every few months. Well, it was back in about, I guess, around 1990. I'll try to make this as quick as possible. Larry was doing a clinic, a guitar clinic at one of our local Sam Ash stores, and he and I have a mutual friend that worked there at the time. I went there as a guest, just to watch the clinic, and that black and white guitar drew me to ask Larry if, because I thought that guitar was one of the coolest guitars I'd ever seen, and it was Larry's guitar. At the time, it was only white. It didn't have the swirling on it. So I had never seen a guitar quite that shape. It was the first time I'd seen like a 540 radius style Satriani kind of thing. Mm-hmm. And I said, man, that's the cool, and I remember, I was like, that's the coolest guitar I've ever seen. And first thing he did was put it in my hands and say, here, check it out. And I never met him. We didn't know each other. And he let me check out his main guitar. It's like his main, touring guitar. And I thought that was pretty wild, that someone that didn't know me just let me check out their guitar. And I was young. We were all young. So we started talking a bit. He did his clinic, and at the end, I shook his hand and said thank you. And he said, here, man, here's my number. Give me a call sometime. And I called him. I called him, and we became friends. It was that simple, that easy, and that quick.
Mm-hmm. That's a cool story, man.
Yeah.
Yes. Let's see. I'm looking at the chat. I'm looking. Hey, Rosie. Good to see you. Yes.
Hey, Rosie.
Good to see you, Rosie.
It's been quite a while, actually.
Mm-hmm. Rock and roll, Johnny. Brent Z Rock says, Brent, what up, man? Jason Wade has a question for you, and I'll be right back as well.
Okay. Jason Wade says, Dave, what level is a used PV Wolfgang Special solid body electric guitar in trans red bottom? In trans red bottom? Bottom or mid? Oh no, they're great guitars. If it's trans red and it's a flame top, then it's made in USA, and it's a great guitar. People are buying them for anywhere between $700 and $1,200. They're really good guitars. So if you can get a good deal on one, you should grab it. Any of the trans colors, like this green one here, that's the same guitar that you're telling me about if it's a flame top. If it's a quilted top, then it's one of the ones that are made in Korea. I believe they made it in blue and red and maybe sunburst. I wouldn't pay too much. They're still good guitars, but I wouldn't pay too much for them. I wouldn't pay more than $500 for one of those. But if it's one of the Made in USA ones, absolutely. They're great guitars. Michael Smith says, Dave, same thing when I met him at his concert that I recorded. He said it was cool. Yeah, absolutely. I agree. Citizen Kane asks, has Larry given me a lot of playing tips and lessons? Every time I watch Larry Mitchell play, it is a playing tip and a lesson. And I watch his fingers and his guitar playing every time. It never gets old. It's never bad, and I learn something every time I watch him play. Does he sit down and actually give me lessons? I think he may have, but to tell you the truth, we have given each other lessons. There have been times where he couldn't get something and he needed my ears, and I helped him. So it's more of a mutual admiration thing. But yeah, you know, Larry is one of the best guitar players that I know, and I learn something every time I watch him play. Hey, Steve Anderson. And I'll add this. Imagine going to one of Larry's shows, and he's been playing most of the night, and he comes out into the crowd and throws his guitar on you and tells you to play. How intimidating would that be?
Not intimidating at all.
It's intimidating.
No.
So, yes, that happens a lot as well.
No. No.
Citizen Kane, he says, my next question is, have you shared your secrets? Have I shared my secrets? Oh, well, like I said, there have been times where Larry has asked me for some help on stuff, and I've given it to him. Guitar related, that is.
Actually, Dave, when I did the Tracy Chapman tour, I asked Dave to come over and help me learn like 30 songs and teach them to me. He did.
That was fun. That was a good time. Oh, yeah. So, hang on a second. So, Larry, tell us a little bit about that thing you just put on your guitar.
I put it on because I was describing that normally when I go to Germany, Trios has lent me a Godin guitar, but when I put this on a Godin guitar, I have to put Velcro on, and it messes with the guitar. So this last trip, last 2 weeks, I took one of my Godin guitars. So it's a little box that actually vibrates, has a little transducer in the back. It vibrates effects back through your guitar. It sounds really huge on a, yes, Rosie Tonewood. Sounds huge on a big fat acoustic guitar. But it sounds pretty cool on a thin body guitar as well. That's hollow. Or has some sort of chambers.
Yeah, that sounds great. If you guys were actually in the room here listening to this, you'd be amazed. I don't know how it sounds over the computer, but right here, it's ridiculous how good it is.
Let's see the guitar. Better with a tuner. So Ben, you can hear it. Right. I'll just play in the background now. Keep talking.
Oh, okay. So Larry, Guitar Girl says, Larry, any gear traveling horror stories?
Sure. As always, the more you travel, the more chances it's going to be horror. On a direct flight from Boston to Atlanta, they lost my suitcase, and I've had suitcases lost or redirected for at least 5 or 6 times. This time it didn't come back. And not only did it have clothes in it, it had my Fractal Audio MFC 101 MIDI controller, and as well as merchandise, CDs and stuff like that. So that was lost. A couple of times going to Russia, in Russia one time, my suitcase and a borrowed acoustic guitar didn't show up for a while. It actually showed up right before I had to play, which was great. But I got off the plane and it wasn't nowhere to be found. 2 years ago, I went to Italy and my suitcase went to Pittsburgh. Not sure why, but for 4 days I had to use the same pants. I was able to buy underwear and socks that fit, but I only bought one shirt that because I was in the small towns in Italy. I wasn't in Milan or Rome, so the sleeves would barely come up to my wrist. But so I had to do 4 days of shows like that.
Wow, that's crazy, man.
This also has delays and stuff.
Yeah, Johnny, that's fine.
Can you change the setting of those delays?
Sure. The settings of delay specifically, sure. I can change it to and I can also lower the level. So again. There's also there's plate reverb, room reverb, hall reverb, tremolo delay, which I like. It's actually really better if you slow it down, turn it up. And then there's chorus, and then there's your there's a Leslie that sounds cool. You know, I do have to say it's an experience for the person playing the best. And there's an auto wah as well. The auto wah. There's a distortion, but I never liked distortion on acoustic guitars myself. But But my favorite is definitely the plate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds amazing.
That's cool. I think I tried one of those a few years ago.
At a NAMM show?
No, at a local store.
That's weird because they're not. There's only a handful of stores that sell them, and they sell direct usually. Interesting.
Where do they make them?
Phoenix.
Okay.
They're made in Phoenix.
Well, I'm from Phoenix, so maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know.
Okay, there you go.
Originally, that's where I landed.
Oh, maybe.
And how much do they cost?
They're $2 something. I think someone found in there. They're probably like $249, $250, somewhere around there. Every now and then there's a sale. Actually, I have a code that you can get a discount. Let me see if I can find that code.
Oh man, better tell Nightbot.
Hold on. I'll come back. So if you got another question.
Let's see.
What's the code that everybody's at?
I'm looking. Hold on.
Oh, and who's winning the game, by the way?
Who cares? Charlie Puff says, "Wow, that dude's amazing."
Mm-hmm.
Larry Riker wants to know if Larry Mitchell has a sound machine.
Sound machine?
Can you put a sound machine on the back of that guitar?
Probably.
Go from beautiful plate reverbs and delays, to you can do your own applause. So when you're done, you hit the button and it's going through the PA and everything, so everybody hears it thinking it's everybody. Oh, the Bears are winning. Okay, 7-0. Awesome.
Good for Jay.
David Stafford, what type mic am I using? I am using the I'm using a Shure Beta 58A. I've had this thing for years and years and years. Has my old sticker on it.
Gotta be good.
I've played so many gigs with this thing. So many pub gigs. Rented out my PA to people using I don't know. It's always weird using somebody else's mic. So
Jimmy Carr asks Dave, what guitar is that? Which one? The one I'm holding or the one that Larry's holding?
Well, I don't know if you can see you holding a guitar. How about both?
Oh. Well, I'm sure he'll tell us.
Who?
Jimmy.
What?
Jimmy wants to know, I think, what guitar you're holding, and it's a
Godin Encore series.
Oh, he does want to know which one I'm holding. Well, Jimmy Carr, it just so happens that I'm holding a Knaggs. Can I?
Yes, you can.
This guitar, and again, I'll say it again, this guitar is for sale. It is a brand spanking new guitar. I'm selling it for a friend of mine who is a Knaggs dealer. And this is the first time that it's been out of its case. And it's got my hands on it, but it's brand spanking new guitar. And if you want to know more about it, I'd be happy to tell everyone about it. But it's too much to go through right now. If you want to know about it, I did speak about it in this video, so you'll have to go back. Jimmy, if you want to know more about this guitar, just give me a call. You have the number.
Do you wear cologne?
Do I wear cologne?
Yeah.
Sometimes, but usually just deodorant.
Because the guitar that you gave to me has like a smell to it.
Oh. I don't wear cologne all the time, and I probably wasn't wearing cologne when I had that. J.W. Parsons, this is big bucks. This is tier 2. This guitar.
Yeah. Band commercials. So what are we?
Whatever you'd like, Johnny.
Yeah.
If you like.
Yeah. It's been like an hour. It's been like an hour and a half. And Guitar Girl.
Give me 5 minutes.
Oh, 5 minutes. Hang on a second.
You mean
we'll
hang
stay,
on?
No, we'll stay on. We'll stay on for 5 or 10 more minutes. 5 or 10 more minutes. Citizen Kane asks, does this tier 2 start at about $3K? It starts at about $4K. That's what this is. It's about $4,000. In fact, not about. It's $4,000. Tier 1, tier 3. Tier 3 would be about $3,000. With Knaggs guitars, there's 3 tiers. Tier 3 is the least of the ornate. They're all the same quality. There's no cheap quality. They're all top of the line, hand built quality. It depends on how pretty it is, and what woods and what ornate stuff they do, and how figured the top is, and a whole bunch of stuff like that. So the tier 2 is like the it's like the oh my god factor, how pretty it is. Tier 1 is going to be like total bling, total like ridiculous, amazing bling. And when I say ridiculous, it's not like bad ridiculous, it's ridiculous. It's so good, so beautiful. I don't think Larry did give the code out.
I'm still waiting to hear.
He's still waiting to hear he's still waiting to hear for the code. He had to send for it.
Well, I can always put the code in the description of the video as well.
Yes, we can do that. Yes, J.W. Parsons, tier 1 is like a D45 Martin. Yeah, that ornate, yes. Larry Riker, you want to put reflectors and tape all over this? I tell you what, you buy this guitar and I'll do it for you. Thrash Metal wants to know the return on an investment. How does it hold up? Well, I'm not sure if you know much about Knaggs, but Joe Knaggs was he was in charge of the private stock for PRS, the private stock program. So he built all the private stock guitars, all the crazy $10,000 and above dollar guitars, and those all those guitars hold their value. So these are going to they're not going to do the same. They're doing the same. They absolutely hold their value the same as, I would say, you know, the expensive Fenders and the expensive Gibsons and the expensive Paul Reed Smiths. They're crazy good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's cool. Good night, Rosie.
Night, Rosie.
Good to see you.
Charlie Puth says, yes, I love that guitar. I'll buy it. Well, you're in luck. It's for sale, and it could be yours. Just got to let me know if you really want it.
Yeah, no joking around. We don't joke around here. You know, I have a feeling by tomorrow night, all those guitars on Dave's wall are going to be gone, and it's just going to be that guitar hanging out. I have a feeling. And it's going to be striped.
No.
It's going to have reflectors on it. That's right. That's right, Larry.
Well, Charlie, hit me up on Facebook. Just friend me on Facebook, and we'll talk more about it. I'll give you all the particulars. I can send you pictures of the case and the case candy and the spec sheet and all that, and we'll talk.
He has to ask his mom first, though.
Oh, okay. You ask your mom if you could buy it, and I'll ask my mom if I could sell it. How about that? Guitar Collector 12 asked, how much do I want for my 1984 guitar? My Stripe guitars are not for sale. Sorry.
Actually, Nesdal, you know, if you flip the switch, you know about that trick?
Oh, where is that switch? How do I get to that?
You want to go to your settings? You want to go to your audio settings?
That's the all right, settings. Microphone or speaker or voice?
Probably
voice to studio.
Studio. Go to studio.
Okay.
Yeah, much better.
Larry Mitchell.
Was I supposed to play the way out? Play out of the.
Awesome, man.
That was great.
Play the show out. You're supposed to roll credits, Johnny.
Man, that was great.
You're supposed to roll the credits there.
All right. You guys switch it back though, real quick.
Oh, okay. Hang on.
Back to voice.
Okay.
I got some echo going.
Oh, sorry.
That was amazing.
Awesome, man.
I was saying, Johnny, you're supposed to roll credits there. I was like the end of the show.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta type those out now, real quick. Can you do that again? We need an intro now too. Can we erase this and start over?
Jeez. 64 people watching.
Awesome. Cool. Well, okay. So
Thanks for having me on the show.
Anytime, man. Anytime. And tomorrow night. What's going on tomorrow night over there?
I'm gonna do I do a Tuesday night live on Facebook every Tuesday night, 9 o'clock, unless I'm in Germany. And I'm gonna do it from here, Dave's living room, right here.
Awesome. And so, where can people watch that?
On my Facebook page. You don't even have to be a friend to watch it because I'm over the friend limit. But it's Larry. Just search me, Larry Mitchell, and you can see. You'll know if you see the hat, it's me.
Okay, awesome.
Unless, of course, it's me. Man, that was great. What a great treat that was.
Yes. Yes. Awesome. So I'll put a link down below for your Facebook. So
cool. Thank you.
People can tune in tomorrow. Sure. Tomorrow night. You said what time?
9 p.m. Eastern time.
9 Eastern. So 6 o'clock Pacific time.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And I guess let me know at some point about that code if you want, and I can put that down below as well.
Let me see if I got it. Oh, wait, I got some emails here. Hold on. Oh, okay. So, I got the code. So Johnny, I'm going to send it to you.
Okay.
If you don't mind, people, they can either message me on my Facebook page or to message you somewhere. I can't put the code on social media.
Okay.
But I have a code. Gives I guess it gives some sort of discount. But they don't want me to put it on social media because then I don't know why, but that's what I just.
I know why.
I know why too.
I know why.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they want to be able to sell their product, and they want to be able to get, not everyone, you can get the special code because you watch us, but they don't want everyone having a special code.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So if you guys want the code, and what was the code for again?
The Tonewood amp.
Tonewood amp.
Discount on the Tonewood amp.
Okay. Okay. You can send Larry Mitchell a message over Facebook.
Yep.
Or if you send me the code, you can message me over at Johnny Beane TV on Facebook.
Yeah. Oh, you can send you can do that. You could send a message to my Facebook band page. Because if you send it to their personal one, sometimes they get lost. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Those messages. But yeah, to you, to me, or we'll figure it out. Okay.
Let us know somehow. Let us know you're interested in one, and we will get the code to you personally.
Yeah. Everybody, make sure to ask your mom.
Go ahead.
Ask your mom first, and if mom says it's okay, message one of us.
Do you remember Wonderama was it Super Sales?
Yeah.
Didn't he ask kids to go in and take money out of their parents' wallet and send it to us?
Oh, we got to start doing that. Oh, that's awesome idea.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
All right, Larry. Great to see you, man.
Good to see you too.
As always.
Thank you, sir.
And again, everybody tune in tomorrow night over on Larry's Facebook page. Link will be down below.
Yep.
Well, let me ask you, will you be telling stories like all right, so Johnny, if you're available, maybe we can maybe we can go live for a little while and watch the Facebook Live on YouTube from here.
Mm-hmm.
If you're available.
Mm-hmm.
I can just set it up where people can watch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's legal. That's fine.
Is it? Is it? I don't know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
I mean, it's live music. It's not like, and it's his music.
Okay. Okay. So it looks like we'll be live again tomorrow night. You guys. Either way, all good. Make sure to click the bell on the channel here. So anytime we go live here with who knows, you know, you'll be in the know. Yes. Is Dave still holding that guitar?
I am still holding this guitar.
Man, that's yeah.
There it is.
That's gonna be your next guitar, man. All right, awesome. All right, Larry Mitchell, great to see you, man. See you tomorrow.
Good to see you. See you tomorrow.
David Nesdahl.
Thanks, Dave.
As always, Johnny.
As always, Howie Beane. He's doing fine, although he wants his walk. So everybody, links down below for all kinds of stuff. Check it out. Subscribe. Everything. And we'll see you guys later. Johnny Beane TV. Beh.
Yeah.